Greetings, beloved co-creators. I am Gilles Mansillon. You are beloved. I welcome you. I send blessings and greetings. I wanted to come to you today very briefly to share a few thoughts and ideas. I had made this little list of 10 different property aspects, things to be reminded of once in a while. I thought it was very interesting. Never made a video on that, so I thought it'd be interesting to share it. The first thing first note I took is those 10, this list of 10 different aspects, is the mind was created as a link between matter and spirit. So it is very, the mind is there, so to stay in the logical sense, to expand our mind so that we can eventually create a link between matter and spirit, just as the infinite spirit, which is the infinite mind of God, is the perfect link between the eternal sun, the absolute spirit, and the Isle of Paradise, the absolute matter. So mind and spirit, our mind are connecting matter to spirit, and so to use our mind, to expand our mind, to work with our mind, to understand how the universe works, and when we don't know, to turn towards the heart and allow new ideas, new thoughts to come in as something that is opening naturally. The second note I made in this list is do not speak the unwanted. If something bad happens to you, you don't have, you cannot share it, but it's not good to repeat it over and over and over again to all people, although we are always tempted to complain about those things. It is good to forgive and let go and try to speak of what is wanted rather than what is unwanted. Number 3 of that note is everything is part of the process. There is nothing that does not have sense in life. Everything has meaning and sense. You have to understand what each thing serves, and once it is served, you make a choice within your consciousness process in order to sometimes let go of one thing in order to attain something else. But everything is connected to love and to source. The fourth note is that make connection with source first. Whatever project, whatever intention, whatever you seek to do, first you make connection to your source, and then you act from there. First you connect, you salute, you greet your I am presence, your divine I am presence, to communicate with you, to fuse you with you, to merge with you. Then you connect to God, the source of all things, the center of all things, the source of all life. And then you connect to the earth, which is the Mother Earth, the whole planet with all of humanity. This is your God self. And so, because this is your earth, it is your earth, you live here, this is your earth, so make it your own and assume the responsibility of being your earth, and then you allow other people to live on it. So it's very kind of you to allow us to live on your earth, but this is in a sense, this is what each planetary citizen must do, assume the responsibility of the planet. And so as we do that, we're going to be able to trace certain lines, because other people are like children. They're playing there, but sometimes they're playing with dangerous toys, and so we have to remove some of those dangerous toys so that everybody can play and enjoy themselves freely. The fifth note is to make things happen from within, because when you're not completed within yourself in relation to any situation, then you meet the situation will overwhelm you, and sometimes there is things that will not work until you are ready from within. Then things happen naturally and flow. The sixth note is to stay contemplative, to know that you always have this sphere of consciousness that is non-physical, non-emotional, that is a sphere of light, that is your multi-dimensional state of being, and so you can always learn to go back and forth, to merge into that state, even if you return to your life. The seven notes is to relax. Whatever state you are in right now is what you have to relax in, to breathe, to enjoy, to let go, to take in. Whatever state you're in is the state you have to learn to relax into. The eighth note is to be the light rather to seek to enlighten. This is the best way to share light, is to be light yourself, and rather than trying to expand that light, it is already seen and visible from within, and so you grow cultivated from within, and that will help people see that light and discover it within themselves as well. The ninth note is the love we seek outside of us is to be found inside of us. We're always looking for love outside of us, for it is wonderful to meet somebody who can reflect love back to you. But what we seek is already within yourself, and so it is a matter of cultivating that love, giving ourselves the love that we seek from someone else, and from there we will attract the right person, but we will already be fulfilled by our own love. And the number 10 is that cause and effect are one in eternity, which means that everything that we do has the cause and the effect. We do not see when we cause, we do not see the effect, and then once we receive the effect, we forgot we caused it. So it is about whatever you cause, whatever you affects you now. If it's not 100% what you want, just recreate something else and know the cause will come to match that effect. Well, I hope this video was interesting for you. I hope you enjoyed those times. It is the weather is changing here, but I pulled a card for the day. The message is completion, to complete the cycle that has been started, and so after the completion we'll start a new beginning, but for now we have to complete the soul cycle. Thank you very much for your presence, and I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.